Hi guys! So, just a few short weeks ago, I was living the baby girl lifestyle in full effect. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know what I'm talking about. But let me paint a picture. Imagine in this economy being offered an all-expense paid trip to South Africa. And I mean free airline tickets, 5-star hotels, 5-course meals in fancy restaurants, and adventures that include things like helicopter rides to get breakfast, Harley Davidson bike rides to the winelands, zip lining, bungee jumping. I did not do that because I'm not crazy and I'm a beanie girl, so I think that's self-explanatory. What else did we do? We went horseback riding on the beach, we rode elephants, we went quad biking, power boating, spa treatments, and my all-time favorite thing was, okay, aside from the safari, I love the safari, look, seeing the lions and all of that. My all-time favorite thing was boat cruising and sipping champagne while we watched the sunset. It was so chill, like, yeah. And Kelechi Amadiobi took fantastic pictures of us. That was super fun. Yeah, so basically I was living my best life both weeks because I got the opportunity to go twice. Once to Cape Town and once to Durban, and it was amazing. I was so filled with gratitude every morning that I would wake up. Yeah, it was not sponsored by an uncle or a sugar daddy. It was courtesy of the South African Tourism Board. So as part of their strategy to promote South Africa and its tourism and trade, they take a group of digital influencers to South Africa to showcase the opportunities that South Africa has to offer. And in exchange, those influencers take pictures and create videos and share them on their social media platforms to an engaged audience. Let's just say that my WhatsApp was lit because my friends couldn't believe that I could call this work. Like I was doing this and could call it work. It was amazing. I loved it. Okay, so I had a great time and it was lovely to be doing something that, you know, that I would do anyway. It was a great exchange of value. But I did not come back without any money lessons. I was thinking, and I have 3 money lessons from my South Africa experience. Number 1, the power of influencer marketing. Now, our economy has taken a lot of hits, and as a result, a lot of big corporations and small businesses have slashed their advertising budgets by a lot. So traditional media is expensive and is also static. So social media, the rise or the advent of social media has made things like cheaper and you can reach a wider audience. And even if traditional media is still powerful, like I said, it's static. Let me give you an example. So you put stuff up on a billboard or newspapers. The truth is, when I'm in my car, I'm on my phone all the time that I can't remember. I hardly ever look up to see, you know, the billboards. I feel like it's like that for a lot of people because we're constantly on our mobiles. You look at a newspaper, you like something, but there's nothing you can do about it. Like the call to action is a little bit long, but on social media, it's like a continuous conversation because the world has gone from before a brand meant you had a logo, but now people are they don't care about logos. What they care about is engaging with people's stories and experiences. So influencer marketing, I feel, is brilliant because let's take South African tourism, for example. I'm sure years ago, if they wanted to promote South African tourism, what they do is put ads on CNN, you know, using models and stuff and put it in newspapers. People will watch that, they would like it, but then they'll feel like it's something that's not attainable, it's only for rich people. But when you showcase the experiences that we had, like using social media, people are looking at people that they follow, like maybe your favorite person you follow on Instagram as is on this trip. So it seems more attainable. It's like you're sharing those experiences in real time with them. So the conversion is much higher. I can't tell you how many people called me to say, Arese, I want to take my wife to SA. Just send me the itinerary of what you guys did. And what's lovely about this is that South Africa is known for, say, safaris and nature, typically. But with these trips, they can showcase the wide range of things that South Africa has to offer. Like things like zip lining and bungee jumping and motorcycle riding are not things that Nigerians would typically go on holiday and think to do. What we usually do is, yes, we want to stay in a nice hotel, we want to eat great food, and we want to go shopping. We don't really explore, or most people don't really explore, the country. So using this influencer marketing strategy is very smart. Okay. In terms of influencer marketing, it's interesting because it's evolving. Years ago, I would have looked on my Instagram and seen that, it's, actresses and musicians and comedians, they're taking on these things. And I'll think to myself, it's only celebrities that will get to go, on these kind of trips. But I've always wanted, it's always been a goal of mine to get paid to travel in whatever work format, that I take. But I remember a few years ago, looking at Nobu Igwe's Instagram and thinking, he's so smart. I love that. Like the fact that he gets to travel and showcase his fashion and his style. And, he has his brand partnerships with people who are paying for his travel. I thought it was amazing. But I didn't see, because I didn't work in entertainment, I didn't see it as something that, I could do. But I am proof. Yeah, because I don't have 1 million followers. I'm not a celebrity, but I'm proof that if you work hard at doing whatever it is that you're doing, opportunities will chase you. I have a financial background. What I'm doing is financial education. I would have never thought that I would be on a trip like this, but it's such a great opportunity. So they recognize that you may have a niche market, but then there's a huge, conversion there. You have a captive, audience, and they were interested in that. So I'm so grateful, to be recognized for doing something, that I'm doing. And I just want to say, whatever it is you're doing, whether it doesn't look glamorous today, you don't know what the trends are going to be tomorrow, and people are watching you. So just focus on being the best at what you do, and those opportunities will come to you. Another thing I want to say is, if a small business is saying, Arese, influencer marketing, I'm, a small business, I can't afford to, engage someone like Jackie Appiah that has 2.5 million followers, or John Dumelo, or Arese, so how can this work for me? Now, the thing about influencer marketing is that it's about the numbers, but it's not really about the numbers. If you're a small business, what you're looking for is people in your network that have a sphere of influence. So it doesn't matter if they have 1,000 followers. Let me break it down for you. So let's say you know a few people who have 1,000 followers. It's not 1 million followers, but they're so engaged with their audiences in whatever it is that they're doing. So they have an influence over their audience. Let's say the conversion rates, and the conversion rate I find is usually slightly higher when the numbers are lower, because someone with 1,000 followers is more likely, if they know what they're doing and they're doing it for business, they're more likely to be more engaged with their followers as opposed to somebody who has 2.5 or 5 million followers and they can't answer every single comment or whatever. Now, the conversion might be a bit higher. So let's say it's 20%. What that means is, let's say you have a product that costs 10,000 naira and you have an influencer that has 1,000 followers, and 20% of that is 200. 200 times 10,000 is 2 million. Like, that's money. So you don't have to be looking for the big, celebrities. You can just find people who have, I'm not saying people who have 1,000 followers and it's just selfies every day. I'm talking about people who have 1,000 followers and there's engagement. They're using their social media to do something and people listen to them, so they have influence. Okay, hope that you found that helpful. I'd love to see your comments below the video. I'd love to see your tweets. Please share the video on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and follow me on @SmartMoneyArese. And please subscribe to the vlog. I really appreciate it. Bye, guys.